Hey friends, it is Tuesday morning and I thought that I would hop on here and make my morning smoothie and have a little check-in. I dropped my son off at school this morning. He is on morning number 18 at his new school. He had a really rough couple of weeks of regressions and aggression. He bit one of his workers really hard. When we came to the school to pick him up, she was crying and had an ice pack on in the nurse's room at the school. So anyways, we had an IEP meeting since then, and he's done a little better yesterday. They actually told us last week that he couldn't come back to school on Wednesday until we had the IEP meeting last Thursday. So it's been kind of tough. Please tell me my smoothie cup is washed. I don't see it. I might have to pause the video. There's like one cup that's compatible with this. I don't see it. Alright, I'm gonna pause this. I found it! I found the smoothie cup! Hooray! Okay, now I need the blender attachment. Okay, now I need some smoothie ingredients. Okay, I think I've got all the ingredients. We're gonna do some frozen banana. Tell me what your favorite smoothie combinations are. I'd love to hear in the comments. I find it just blends nicer when the banana's frozen, so as soon as my bananas start looking suspect, I get them into a little Ziploc bag and get them into the freezer. Have some blueberries that are past their best but not gone yet. Be frozen after this anyway. So we'll toss some of those guys in here. Make it so you can try and see the cup. Bit of a stressful morning, dropping my son off. I'm not working today, so there's nothing to distract me. I'm thinking about how he's doing. He was a little bit aggressive on the way. For people that may not already know, my son is severely autistic and nonverbal and suffers with a chronic migraine disorder. And he's been struggling with school a lot lately. I'm gonna chop this up a little bit just to help it get into the blender a little better. School is not an easy world for him, especially a big noisy public school. He's very sensitive to light and sound and busyness and all that stuff. So normally I'm at work and distracted, but I got the morning off, so we'll see. Lately we've been getting called early to pick him up, which is not fun because you just kind of can't relax and you never know when you're gonna be called away. This is a non-dairy yogurt that I'm almost out of, so actually I think I have some other yogurt in the fridge I can use. There's not very much here. Okay, I was almost out of my new favorite non-dairy yogurt called Yogu. It's awesome, by the way. This is not a sponsored video, just love that yogurt. So I did have some Riviera, which is a next best. Comes in these cute little pods. Toss some of that in there, all the fruits in the bottom. So yeah, the school's been calling us if they can't manage his aggression to pick him up early, which has been really tough. So we want him to have the socialization. I'd love for him to be able to manage in a school setting. We don't have a lot of specialized schools in our area. I live on the Vancouver Island. It's a small island, BC, Canada. So we kind of have to take what we can get or do an online hybrid type thing, which is what we did for his kindergarten and grade 1 year. So I would love for him to manage regular school because that means that me and my partner can have a little bit more time for other things in our life and our other children and things like that. So, oh, I forgot this yellow thing is on. Time to blend. Also, I think not a lot of people realize this, but I also have a public personal blog page under Rebecca Bradley on Facebook. So I'll link it in this video if this is on my Malcolm in the Spectrum page, so that people can find it if they want to follow over there too. Okay, let's do it. I make smoothies when my son's not home because he doesn't like the sound of the blender. I forgot to mention what the last two ingredients were. Almond milk, hemp hearts, and maple syrup. Let's see how it's tasting. So it's basically a banana, blueberry, kale smoothie. Oh, that's a lot of kale. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of kale. Okay, I'm gonna blend that kale down a bit more. And I like kale. Remind me to put a little less next time. All right, good enough. All right, well, appreciate everyone's kind words and encouragement regarding my son's school situation. It has not been easy. I'm gonna grab some coconut whipped cream. So this is truly a non-dairy smoothie. A little fancy there. Woohoo! Grab a straw from somewhere over here. Where's the colored straw? Oh, I do not want to see that side of my kitchen. And there we go. Blueberry, banana, kale smoothie. Thanks for following along, friends. Bye.